For Bebri. Now, Chelsea yet Snefie action Torian Mospe. Before I go into that, Rich, this season, here the Chelsea in corner. Near say there is a possibility to see a Chelsea at that ninth, no. 1 point away from West Ham United or that 8th position, and then about 4 points away from Tima, 5 points away from Newcastle, that's 7th, and more of Manchester United. Near see season in Boya, there's a possibility that Chelsea this 7th in the Europa League. And now, all of those hopes were crushed. And a likely says even for Manchester United, any Spurs man in 5th position, they can play the Champions League is also gone. Because and now it was confirmed. Say Italy, any Germany, even the extra slot to go into the Champions League next season of the new Champions League format. And now 3 nations in contention: England, Germany, and Italy. Of course, not Spain there because most of their teams were out of Europe. It wasn't going to be possible. But some big winner and not Dortmund and the draw of Bayern against Real Madrid. Even if Chelsea are set, they can't play. Even if Chelsea had that 7th, I want me more in the Europa League, possibly a Conference League, and I just want this 7th San Marco. And now, Nenye Sancho Nkwa, Ian Matheson, former Chelsea, still Chelsea player, but also called Dortmund. The best football has been played by Ian Matheson, and then now he was one of the best players in yellow and black. Now, Chelsea said they want money for Ian Matheson. Yeska to balance the books. It is a Dortmund at the 35 million bebadia. You go ahead and play. Ne papa didn't come. Ne papa say he is having a good time at Dortmund or person at Dortmund, and then he will leave it for the clubs. Now, there is a twist. Chelsea's hope is that immediately Alphonso Davies Diono ever go through at Real Madrid. There is a possibility say Bayern will look at Ian Matheson game because Dortmund ain't said Niska. Chelsea would love a bidding war between the Bavaria club and of course the club in Dortmund. Senebe Ombenyeska for Abranti I friend Ian Matheson possibly. Lastly, before we even enter the game proper, what is our story? Say Pedro Spedova in the last few days he said Ruben Amorim flight no fire echo England no. It wasn't to go and meet West Ham United. Now Chelsea for board of one the bookie private jets name Ruben Amorim. I was shocked. So I have to go and do some more digging. And now according to Matlaw say Chelsea board no adamant say Oman buku flight to be Ruben Amorim. And this is my own personal analysis. 2 different sides of it. Spedova is very, very close to Amorim. And Portugal information, he usually has it. Now, Oka say, Amorim Babedru Ope, Nenya West Ham for, it was just a decoy. The main one was from Chelsea. So, according to him, Chelsea for are actively speaking to Papa FN Ruben Amorim to become their next manager in the summer after they evaluate the job of Mauricio Pochettino. Again, Matlo said Chelsea for one, he said, Muki flight Tibia, Emma Ruben Amorim. Now, that takes me to what I picked up over there. Fabrizio Romano said, win him. Amorim person more English in your league, you know. Chelsea for the last time, they passed out on Ruben Amorim. They say, the Sikananka Sporting CP for some to let Ruben Amorim come and coach, you know. It's too much for them. So they passed it on him. And if this time, Amorim can reduce those money, the club will not take any money from them, and they can get him possibly for Chelsea in the summer. They may look at him. The pass on the ACC and there is a possibility in the summer Chelsea will evaluate the job of Mauricio Pochettino and then look at other options, which is Ruben Amorim. Now, in terms of evaluation of the job of Mauricio Pochettino, it starts with this. And game at Chelsea, any Torian Mospe, former Torian Mospe manager. Now, Chelsea has some good news. Christopher and Kuku are returning to full team training. Rhys James are returning to full team training. And then, of course, game never cost. So, the last time at Chelsea, Torian Mospe shared Asia, Tottenham can share first goal. Then, within about 10 minutes, a lot of things happened in the game. Tottenham Babidi red card, Chelsea in penalty. Then the high line, Chelsea in chance to say no. All of these things, Chelsea ended up winning the game. Now, Tottenham for manager, Ange Postecoglou. I say, Opese we are seeing I believe that Pochettino here Juma Biama. According to him, the job that Pochettino here is a big job. And he seems to be on the right track, especially in the last few games, the form now Chelsea for Hitano. Yet, said this is going to be the possible lineup for Chelsea, especially since injuries baby on. Chelsea were 14 senior players are only out of the team. Alfie Gilchrist, he expected so Bebo at right back, Saloba ni Belashile Bebo at two centre back because Obiano, Thiago Silva pra, Disasi pra, Rhys James pra, Chilwell any honum, Malo Gusto ni ho. So with Chelsea injury situation, we mu kwa na available. When you say bia, we mu ni apeke mu. Omo no me available. Also Chelsea injury list na 14 players and a year out. Iti Petrovic, Gilchrist, Saloba Belashile, Marco Kea, Caicedo, Conor Gallagher with Fiifi-Manfred, Cole Palmer and Matel, Mihailo Mudryk, Noni Madueke, and Nicolas Jackson. For Tottenham, you expect Emerson Royal, Van der Ven, Romero, Pedro Porro, Sa Bissouma, Madison Johnson, Son, and Dejan Kulusevski. You see, the game definitely will go straight to a few things. Chelsea transitions, no? Any Tottenham must be high line. Because Chelsea obviously in a 4-2-3-1 play with very, very good transitions with Nicolas Jackson. So there are times where they will press you, times where they won't press you. But you say they be say Chelsea Bobona. Nicolas Jackson will run those channels no, on the left and on the right and try to combine with Cole Palmer in between the lines. Now, one of the biggest problems that Chelsea in a game against Aston Villa was to find players in between the lines. And we think in the second half, Mauricio Pochettino invented Abrante and Marco Correa to come and play in a double six with Moise Caicedo. Say they better up top. You have Conor Gallagher in between the lines. You have Cole Palmer in between the lines. Then Nicolas Jackson running those channels. For Tottenham Hotspur, we know it's a 4-3-3. But then the biggest strength of Tottenham for game, they say, they want to go and make the pitch very, very constricted. Into push it very high and play with a very, very high line. That, for me, fits into exactly near Chelsea person here. And it's the same as Aston Villa game na Chelsea boy, you know. High line versus transitions. And it's about how Chelsea can stay very, very good in terms of being onside and get in behind the high line. But Rich, say, Usher Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur game now. Tottenham Hotspur obviously will get most of the ball. And Omunya ball now, it's about how good Chelsea can also defend without the ball with Chornum in a 4-4-2 mid block and hope say they can go into side transitions now. So the game is going to be end-to-end power. Chelsea will move in between the lines, have the ball. Nicolas Jackson will run those channels, but definitely it's about how best they can stay onside, get the ball in behind, and then convert side chances now. So for me, a game goes, baby. I don't think it's a very low-scoring game. Just like Yehumi or the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Bet my goals, 2-3 goals most likely. Open first pick there and over 1.5 most likely to come in a game like this because of Tottenham high line, no, any Chelsea transitions, no, then Pedro Porro inverted Fiifi-Manfred to come and have some domineering Fiifi-Manfred to hold the ball and try to break Chelsea down. There will be space. That was our zone one where Nicolas Jackson never running into. Then the base of Caicedo and Abrante and Marco Correa will help Chelsea build up. No. It's about finding Nicolas Jackson, timing of that runs. Okay. Go for goals for me. Now, open Chelsea. Now, still, you want to go behind Chelsea. Best bet a bit Marco for Chelsea and bit my double chance. They can win. But our best bet, so you invest at your goals. Also, how much?
All right. When the end, quick. Europa, was just 2 matches. Marseille, Atlanta.
Oh, Missika Marseille, double chance.
Double chance, Marseille. AS Roma, Bayer Leverkusen.
Goals.
Bayer never losing.
Over 1.5. Goals over 1.5 over 2.5.
Goals over 1.5 or over 2.5.
Yeah.
And the goals, baby.
Yeah, goals, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, goals, baby.
Right.
The Europa League, no. Yeah, share the
okay, and the Fabua, when I mean,